Okay, good afternoon, Narendra Kumar. Welcome. Okay, okay. Okay, so let people join and we begin the study. And I may not be able to see your responses for a while as I'm trying to. I'll be seeing the PDF from the laptop only. I won't be able to see your chat. Please refrain from anything which is not desired on the chat box. When I will ask the question, when there is confusion, when there will be interaction, then we will be I will be coming to the chat box. I welcome all of you and good afternoon, good morning, everyone. Welcome. And let's move to the study part. And I won't be able to see the chart. I repeat once again. And we are continuing with the chapter My Experiment with Truth. And this is autobiography. And we have completed up till just a minute. Okay. The book and the picture left an undying impression on my mind, and here is an example for you to copy. I said to myself, who said to myself? Who said to himself? It was Gandhiji who said to himself that the book left an undying impression on my mind, on his mind. Which book was that? The book was, come on, answer. Book was Shravan Pithu Bhakti Natka, where Shravan Kumar, if you must have seen that episode in Ramayana, when it was telecasting on Doordarshan and national channels during the lockdown one, and it left an undying impression. Means it was so he was so influenced by that natak that he took oath to himself that he will be serving his parents in the same way as Shravan Kumar did to his parents. Another similar play, Harishchandra, captured my heart. Have you heard the story of Harishchandra? I hope you have. Uh, One day we shall have a storytelling session in English only, where you will be uploading your storytelling capability and showing it to the world. I will be taking this storytelling session, and there you can take up the story of Harishchandra. Harishchandra was a person who was very truthful. He There is a saying that he suffered all the ordeals, all the painful experience in order to remain on the path of truth. Okay, so to follow truth and to go through all ordeals Harishchandra went through was, and one ideal it inspired in me. Means Gandhiji was so much inspired by this person, Harishchandra, Raja Harishchandra, Satyavadi Raja Harishchandra. Whenever Harishchandra is said, it is, you have read about simile and metaphor, is the synonym of Satya. If someone is saying all the time truthful things, then he is supposed to be Harishchandra. Okay, it has become metaphor. So Harishchandra Nataka, he was deeply influenced with. And there was another such incident during the time when I was in the seventh standard. Seventh standard means you are in sixth and he was in seventh, just 1 year senior to you. Dorabji Jimmy, the headmaster, was very popular among the boys as he was disciplinarian. Disciplinarian means who always abide by the rules and regulations, a man of method, a very planned person, and a good teacher. He had made gymnastics and cricket compulsory and disliked both. And Gandhiji disliked sports, and he never took part in any exercise before they were made compulsory. Until it was compulsory, Gandhiji wouldn't do anything. I hope you are listening. Are you able? Am I audible and visible? Am I audible and visible? Please respond so that I can know that you are listening to me. Am I audible and visible? Yes, Harishchandra was an honest person. Used by Namaste. Video conferencing and biker Chinese app. YouTube is not Chinese app. Please do not post such kind of post. Okay, good. So let's resume. It means I am audible. I am audible, and I am going back to the book. I am going back to the book. Okay, good. Oh, no, this is opening many windows in one screen is some confusing. So when he was in 7th standard, the Rabji Jimmy was the headmaster, was very popular among boys and was disciplinary. As I told that he was strict to the rules and regulation, which is very important for the development. To have a successful life, one has to follow few discipline, few rules in his or her life. Gandhiji did not took any interest in sports and exercise until it was made compulsory. Just like you do not take much interest in Dharm Shiksha and GK, right? But if marks will be assigned, if the marks of that subject will be added in the whole of the subject, then you will start taking interest. But never mind, Dharm Shiksha is very easy. Though you do not take interest sometimes, but it is very easy, as well as GK and all, drawing. Gandhiji had the false notion, fit body and mind is important. You have to be mentally fit and bodily fit. Mental fitness is that when you are doing brain exercises, you are reading, you are meditating, then this is brain exercise. But what for the body, what you are doing for the body, that is yoga. Just a moment. That is yoga and gymnastics, sports, whatever you are doing. When there is physical movement, then it is good for your physical well-being. Okay, so he did not take much interest. He did not take any interest in sports. So the reason for my dislike, and why did he dislike it? Because he had to give extra time for gymnastic and sports, and he did not get much time to attend to his parents. The reason for my dislike for gymnastic was my keen desire to serve as nurse to my father. As soon as the school closed, I would hurry home and begin serving my parents. Now it happened that one Saturday I had to go from home to the school for gymnastics at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Sometimes weather deceives you. When you are rising up in the morning and you suddenly see it is very sunny, and you realize, okay, am I late? And you find it because of the sunny day. The time is giving a wrong. You are deceiving. The time is deceiving. Sometimes we think, okay, it is 10 o'clock, and you find it is 12 o'clock. And sometimes you feel in the morning, when the dawn is there, the sun rising time, you feel, okay, it's 6 o'clock, and suddenly you find, no, it is 5 o'clock. So rising of sun and weather, if you are not dependent on watch, weather can deceive you. That's why we have a standard. We have a standard to watch the clock, watch the wrist. We are having the wrist watches. If we would have been dependent on the weather, everything would have been haphazard. What is the meaning of deceive? To cheat. Okay, so I would hurry home and begin serving him. It happened that day. We will discuss. I will be coming here. The deceive is a cheat. Okay, let me complete with the chapter first, and thereafter you can ask question. You need to listen to me very carefully. I am trying to give all the meaning to you. If you will be attentive, you may not have many questions. So I had no watch, and clouds means the sky, the badal. deceived me. When I reached the school, all the boys had already left. Means they already gone. The next day, on being asked the reason for absence, I told Mr. Jimmy what had happened. Since Gandhiji was a truthful person, he told all the truth, that because of the climate, because of the sun, the look of the day, he was deceived. He thought it is 4 o'clock, and class was already over. So the next day, on being asked the reason for absence, I told Mr. Jimmy what had happened. He refused to believe me. Obviously, if one day you will come, would ask me, I haven't done the homework because you suppose if you would say, okay, net was not working, so I did not do my classwork. But if you would say over the week, over 3 days in the stretch, the net was not working, then it will be difficult for me to believe. So you have to be, whatever you say must be, you should take responsibility of what you say. You are not supposed to say anything without any base, without any strong reason. So when he said weather deceived me, so it was very funny. It was not supposed to be deceived, like be fooled in such manner. इतना आसानी से बेवकूफ नहीं बनना चाहिए कि मौसम ऐसा हो गया तो you are being deceived. So Gandhiji told truth, and he refused to believe me. I was convicted of lying. Convicted of lying means he was approved that he was lying. Gandhiji was truthful. He was knowing inside. It happens sometimes to you also. Yeah. Yes, it will be more interactive. I agree, but it will be more distracting as well. And plus, I have found it's not very. I'll tell, but I think this is a very safe interactive session, because you people are able to write the question, and I'm clearing it here. It is, I'll try. Okay, suggestion, I'm keeping the suggestion. I'll try to do it, because there are so many students, the parents are having problem with the video conferencing thing. Like I'm using Zoom, so people are not, I don't attend first one. Please do not ask this question. You can discuss with your friends. Here only studies. Saksham, we will discuss it later on. Fine. And video interactive class, regarding interactive class, I will try to. Ruby Kumari, please stop sending such kind of suggestion, ma'am, in Namaste app or like that. Please do not suggest. I will try my best, whatever could be done. Please. So he refused to believe me. I was convicted of lying, means he was proved that he was lying. Like anybody can say that it cannot happen, though it happened. Sometimes deep down you get punishment wrongly, or your parents refuse to believe, or your teacher refuse to believe, even though you are telling truth. So you have to be careful that you should not get befooled easily. इतनी आसानी से बेवकूफ नहीं बनना चाहिए. Fine. That deeply. So he was telling truth, and he was knowing, Gandhiji was knowing, he was truthful, but the person to whom he was speaking truth was not believing him at all. So he was very pained. Obviously, when someone blames you wrongly, you will be upset. Same like Gandhiji was also a young boy, so he too was deeply pained. So he asked to himself, how was I to prove my innocence? I am right. Gandhiji thought to himself, if I am right, how could I prove it? There was no way to prove. Just because of the cloud or the rainy season, he was befooled, and he was saying, and there was no way to prove himself not guilty. There was no way, of course. I learned And from this incident, he learned that a man of truth must also be a man of care. This was the first and last instance of my carelessness in school. Now you have to be very careful in the school while you speak, while you act. What is your action and what is your speech must be in coherence, must match each other, must be in agreement. Okay, so we have completed up to this page, 21 page number, and I'm giving you one classwork right now. Acha, any confusion in this? Any confusion quickly? If there is any confusion, please come up. From up till this part we have studied, tell me if you are having any confusion. Okay, say yes or no. Is it clear to you all? This part is clear. Okay, what is the meaning of allotted? Allotted means to assign, to give. Like I have been allotted this class 6 Y group to take class English in during this period, means 12 to 12:45. I have been allotted, means it has been assigned to me, it has been given to me. Meaning of calamities. Calamities means problems. Natural calamities means disasters. Calamity mean undying, that cannot be undying. Die is the base word here. Die means death, truth. Die matlab marna. Undying, that cannot be, that is mortal, जो कभी खत्म नहीं हो सकता, मर नहीं सकता. Convicted means once the crime is proved, a person is convicted. If you have stolen someone's pencil and it was proof that yes, you have, the pencil has been found with you only, then you are convicted of stealing the pencil. Deceive, number of times I have told you the meaning of deceive. To cheat means the cloud deceived Gandhiji. Cloud means badal, rainy season. Because of the rainy season, Mahatma Gandhi proved that he could not prove. Ordals, number of times. Ordals means, and I'm telling you, there are the bold letter words. The meaning of that bold letters words are given below the page, the bottom of the page. Remote, far away. When you are able to control your car with the remote or TV with the remote. Shaksham, go through the. You can. Acha, now I'm going to the. Instance means example. Instance means example. Now I am ending this live stream, signing off, and come to the classwork. I'm giving you one classwork. Fine. Okay, signing off. Bye bye.